That was a crazy trip, man. Pattaya is a weird spot.
Oh, we had a good time there.
So fucking me and Steven.
I think it's NSFW for this.
Yeah, bro. So I got a couple interesting stories about when Steven and I went to Thailand. The first one is like the minute we arrive, how can I say this? I was looking for something.
Yeah.
So I was trying to go find something. And the first place we went to was like this weird little spot where I thought I could find what I was looking for. Clearly everybody knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we go to the spot. The first thing we do is go to the hotel, get dropped off into what would you call it? Like the red light district?
Walking Street, yeah.
Walking Street.
say
No,
Walking
before
Street?
that, the first place. Where those fucking hookers were just grabbing us. So we're walking down the street. The second we get out of the cab, we just walk down the street, and these fucking lady boys are just like grabbing us and pulling, like physically grabbing us 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Deep squat. I'm trying to pull away, and at first I was like, "Oh, it's cute. They're trying to grab it." But dude, they're in a squat. I can't escape.
I actually left you. I left him outside one bar. I just kept walking on, right? Because that girl was fucking...
Bro, they were attached to me. And I'm like,
they
seriously won't let me go.
Yeah.
I'm like, they seriously won't let me go.
I'm just going to keep walking straight. I got beer in my hand. I'm good. Fuck Luke. If I never see him again, it's too bad. Keep walking straight.
Thank goodness I didn't go with you guys.
I look back and he's fucking got like 3 girls fucking dragging him down.
They're in a deep squat. I can't escape. There's just no way. And then, so that was interesting. And then we go to, one night we go to Walking Street, which is like it's like the red light district, I guess you could say, in Pattaya. And we do the bar trip, so we go down each area going into the bars. And then finally around like midnight, we stop into this bar. And it's kind of like a strip club, but it's not really.
It was a strip club.
It was a strip club.
It was a strip club.
So we stopped in the strip club, but we didn't know it was a strip club when we went in.
In our defense, we didn't know it was
right.
No, we didn't. Because it's Pattaya. It's not the same like an American strip club, right? So we go in, but for like the first 40 minutes, they're just girls dancing in lingerie and we're drinking beer or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the tops come off. And we didn't know this was going to happen. So we're looking at each other. We're like, is this seriously fucking happening right now? And then... Okay, no, I forgot about this. Steven.
Don't tell that story.
No. Steven, please.
Don't tell that story.
Please.
It's so bad.
It's on the
I'm
podcast,
not
bro.
involved
Tell
in
it.
this.
So bad.
Tell what happened next, Steven. Tell
That
everybody.
story is so
This
bad.
is like 2 hours in. And I go,
I don't think
okay.
we were no, it wasn't that long.
An hour in,
It was
whatever
An
it
hour
was.
maybe. Half an hour.
Because at least for
maybe.
45 minutes we were there before everything escalated. So I go to the bathroom, right? I go into the bathroom to pee, and it's me and Steven sitting at this table, and there's this fucking guy sitting next to us.
Yeah, that
There's
guy
this
was
pimp
fucking
sitting
living
next
his
to us.
life.
He had like 10 girls on him all the time. I don't know if he was like friends with the owner or whatever. But me and Steven are sitting next to him. No girls are giving us attention at all.
There's no one sat with us, yeah?
No, we sat there for like
Literally-
45 minutes.
yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
The
No one likes
only
us.
thing that was sat with Luke and I were 2 fucking beers.
Yeah.
There was no one talking to us. No one gave a fuck about us.
But this guy next to us
And
was
like 10 girls falling all over him, and he was alone.
yeah, he was alone
right?
by himself.
So that one dude was sat down on the sofa, and there were 10 girls just everywhere.
Right.
And
I even looked at him.
Intriguing, right?
I looked at him at one point and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what was the secret here? And then so I get up
Money's
and
normally the
I go
answer.
to the bathroom. And when I'm in the bathroom, I get a message on a group chat. And it's a picture.
on our group chat.
On our group
It's
chat,
on
the
our
4
group chat.
Horsemen. And so I just like, okay, whatever. I'm peeing or whatever. And then I come out of the bathroom, and there's like 5 security guards standing outside the table that we were sitting at, all pointing at Steven like this. And I'm like, oh shit, what did I get into? And Steven, you tell the rest of the story.
Okay, yeah, so I was...
In a wise move, right?
Yeah, probably the worst thing I've done in my life, right? Moderately intoxicated.
That's
I thought it'd be
light.
fun.
That's putting it lightly.
That's putting it extremely lightly. I thought it'd be funny if I sent a picture for Ron and Ahmed of what Luke and I were up to, right? So we're in a strip club. Obviously, no pictures are allowed.
It clearly says that.
It's common sense anyway, right? You're in a
Yeah.
strip club, don't take pictures. Fair enough. I'm not very smart, right? So I pick my phone up and I try and do it as discreetly as possible, right? If you can see, yeah. So I literally.
But talk into the mic, though.
I'm holding my phone like this, and then I put my phone just like this for 1 second, take a picture, put it back down. And a girl jumps off the stage and she's going fucking crazy. She's going mental, screaming at me, going, fucking, hey, you take picture, you take picture, you take picture. I'm like, no,
I didn't do shit.
I didn't do shit. And then fucking security comes, and then,
And I walk out of the bathroom and I see him surrounded by fucking people. And the funniest part was that thank God you took the picture.
Yeah, so this is a life hack, by the way, if you want to take pictures in a strip club.
Here you go.
I took the picture.
Steven dropping wisdom.
Yeah, I try and help.
Oh, you seem to do this often, I see.
I took the picture in WhatsApp, right? So I went into WhatsApp, went into our group chat, then he clicked the little camera thingy, then took the picture. And so because I did that for some reason on the Android phone, when I went into my camera and I clicked the camera roll, it's not there, right? So it's in my gallery, but it's not in the camera roll, right? So
It went right to the WhatsApp photo folder.
Correct.
Not the gallery.
Exactly. So I take my phone out and the guy says to me, okay, open your camera now. And I'm like, okay, this is probably going to end up very bad.
When you did that,
I
did you know
I
you didn't know how it was going to go?
I had no idea.
You're just risking it. You're like, okay, let's see.
I had no
Fuck
idea.
it.
I had
Flip a
no
coin.
idea. Yeah.
Let's see.
I was, honest to God, I was ready to get fucked up. Right? I can fight.
Because they would have for sure
up.
dragged you out,
Oh,
made you
100%.
pay the bill. All
Yeah. I pick up the phone, and then the camera comes up, and I want to show the guy, right? And he's not having it. He grabs my phone. And then he does it all himself, right? And he clicks the little, at the bottom left corner, there's that small circle, right? He clicks that picture, and then that picture is the picture of you I took with that fucking ginormous fucking cup of, I don't know what it was.
damn near killed me.
Yeah.
The drink was this
So
big
I almost,
for the cameras. That fucking
it was
huge.
bigger than that.
Massive.
It was bigger than
Massive.
that. It's on Luke's Instagram. It's
Yeah,
the
you
best
can see
picture
it.
that's ever been taken of him.
Why do you love that picture so
Because
much?
it's so fucking good. I almost gave Luke alcohol poisoning, but that's another story. Yeah, so the guy clicks a thing, right? And then that picture turns up, and it's the last picture taken, and he scrolls through, and it's just dumb bullshit pictures of our fucking Chang bottles, you and I doing this, that. And he's like, yeah, no picture. I'm like, yeah, I tell you, no picture.
And you had this girl. Finally, when this pimp next to us left,
Oh, yes, that
we
girl.
got a little bit of attention from the girls that were there because there was no one else
That
there.
was the weirdest goal ever.
Oh, was it a white guy? Huge white guy?
It was a white guy, but it was
Is he
small.
huge? Is he
No,
Shaq-
tiny
little white
no,
dude.
it's not Shaki, right?
Russian
It's
guy.
not Shaki. It's not Shaki.
Yeah.
But-
But you know Shaki as well?
Okay, I know Shaki.
It's not Shaki.
So he left finally, and that's when all this happened. And there was this girl that was kind of giving Steven some attention after this guy finally fucking left and let us have a little attention from the girls.
Yep.
And then so this girl was like, no, he didn't take anything. This girl's going to bat for you.
Oh, yeah. That
She was
girl
100%.
going to war for me.
She's
I
like,
was
no,
"God damn."
dude. She's like, no, look, he didn't take anything.
Yeah,
for
that girl's fucking
arguing with
great.
the
That girl's
security on your behalf through the whole time. And then somehow you
Wow.
fucking got away with it.
Massive shout out to that girl.
Yeah, that girl saved you, man.
Oh, that girl did,
That girl
actually.
saved
No,
you.
no, to be fair.
And she was like, no, just let him. He's fine. Just let him sit here. He didn't do
And then
anything.
she was, I remember. I only remember her because she was like, I was saying to her, look, I'm not. This is not my scene. Second of all, Thai women are not my scene, right? You need to get paid. I'm happy to buy your beer and pay whatever the fucking thing is, but I'm not interested. And then she's like, no, I don't do this for money. I own a fucking car.
Oh yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah.
So she owns a car dealership and she just likes dancing. And I was like, okay, there's no way that's true.
The girl that was giving me attention after that pimp left was not like that. She was like, "Here, I got a drink. Can you pay for it?" I was like, "Okay, fine. I guess I'll do it."
Yeah.
Guys, you guys should talk about me. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Hey, can you?
Before can you get some more beers?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
Cheers,
I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I'm glad we told that story because
No, it was funny, right? I remember that girl. Bless her heart. Big shout out to her wherever the fuck she is. You saved my life that night. Thank you.
Yes, and big shout out to my wife who doesn't care that I go through these shenanigans.
That's funny, right? It's good
I remember
fun.
at the time we were like, "Are you cool with telling?" I was like, "Bro, I told Charmaine instantly."
Yeah.
I told her this
I
next
tell-
day.
I tell Steph all the bullshit I get up into my life, which unfortunately for her is a lot.
And then to add on top of this story, which is what my original point was, we had a fucking training session with Crew Noise scheduled at 8 a.m. the next day. We were out till 4. Okay, we were doing this shit till 3, 4 in the morning. I think they closed down. What time we closed? Like 3?
We left before they closed.
Yeah, we left before they closed.
Because I was done.
Yeah. Well,
To be fair, you were done as
I
well.
was done way before. Like, I don't have the tolerance.
3 hours before.
And so we get up and we go train with Crew Noise the next day. And it was embarrassing, dude. He was like, we walked in. And then he was like, okay, let's do some training. And I was like, oh, how many rounds do you want to do today? And he's like, 5 rounds.
Like,
I was
nah,
like,
I
fuck,
don't
man.
have 5 rounds in me, man.
5 rounds on the pads with Crew Noise? Fuck that. When I'm so hungover, 3-4 hours of sleep. We woke up having a splitting headache the next day.
And I remember, I got up and my head was so bad. I was like, fuck it. I know I'm going to train, but I got to have a beer.
Cause you
Just so I can feel fucking normal.
Yeah, you had a fucking beer, you
Yeah, I'm like,
sociopath.
fuck it, let's do it, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Give me that fucking chung. I have one small chung and I'll be
Just
good to
the
train.
Hair of the dog.
Yeah, hair of the dog. And then I trained, I did 3 rounds on
No,
the pads.
I remember
2
you
rounds
woke
sparring.
up and I was like, I'm not gonna go, and you were like, we gotta go, and I was
No,
like, I
we
can't
gotta
do
go.
it,
I
and
don't
you're like,
quit,
get up,
baby.
we're gonna go,
I
and I'm
don't
like,
quit.
bro, don't do this to me.
I don't
I was
quit.
like, we can reschedule it with Colonel.
No,
You're like,
we
no,
will
we're
not.
going. Like, dude, it's 8 a.m. What the fuck?
And if you're watching, this is why I'm going to win this fucking challenge. Because I do not quit.
Well, if I don't get wasted constantly, I think I stand a good chance. So Colonel did 3 rounds of pads with us,
And then we did 2 rounds of sparring.
Yeah, and then we did
which
2
is
rounds of
the world's
sparring.
most pathetic fucking sparring.
I thought the sparring was pretty good, but
Well.
it was we took the easy path.
Oh, we did.
Because the
We
first
boxed.
round was okay.
Yeah.
The second round, we started to slip. By the time we both did the third round with him, we were like, I walked over to Steven quietly, and I was like, bro.
You were going to throw up, no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course. It's not even debatable. And so finally, after the third round, I was like, bro, we can't let Krunoy do this to us. Like, let's spar and then have him, like, yell
Critique.
instructions.
Yeah.
And we'll just,
That was a
like,
good
we
idea,
can
to
go,
be
we can
fair.
flow, we can kind of do whatever because I can't handle.
What's up, baby? Thank you, sir.
Ron,
Man.
I love you because you're sober, but you're still letting it happen.
What did I miss?
No, just the
Talking about
story
how we
of.
were fucking shit faced.
Yeah, but we have so many stories about how we got
going.
shit faced. Remember the we got shit faced in KL, and then we got shit faced in Phuket. How about the time we got shit faced in JB? I was sending you to JB.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
No.
We got a lot of those stories, man.
Stories.
Yeah.